Google Pixel 4a. Let's check it out. Hey guys, I picked up this Google Pixel 4a, price $349. I bought mine from the Google store, but you can pick it up on Amazon or at Best Buy. I'll put some links in the description below. Before we get started, I want to say Google Pixel 4a unboxing videos are a dime a dozen on YouTube. There's plenty of them out there. My interest in this phone is to see how well it works with prepaid wireless services. For you guys who watch my channel, you know, I review prepaid wireless services. So I'm going to use this for my reviews to see how well it works. All right, let's get this thing out of the box. Google Pixel 4a. Side view of it there. Has a green power button. Team Pixel. Google. The G. Bunch of fine print. All right, let's get this out of the box. The phone isn't shrink wrapped, but it does have these little taped or seals on it. You can open it without a knife. Nice job, Google. Phone. Put that to a side for a second. Tray. SIM ejection tool. Looks like setup instructions. Power brick. USB-C. All right, I can't read that. I'm going to assume that's 18-watt power charger. USB-C to USB-C charge and sync cable. And your on-the-go adapter. All right, let's put all that stuff to the side. Onto the main event, Google Pixel 4a. Back is plastic. Healthy looking camera bump there. Fingerprint sensor on the back. Front-facing camera with a pinhole through the screen, volume up and down buttons, and the power button. Power button seems to be a mint green. Let's see if it's got any juice. It's starting up. Let me tell you a little bit about this phone, starting with the price. So the phone was $349 with tax that came to $370.81. I traded in an old Galaxy S7 I had laying around. Got $58 for that. So out of pocket on this phone, I'm $312.81. I don't really want to talk about specs, but being an unboxing video, 5.8-inch display. It's FHD+, that's 1080 by 2340. It's an OLED display with 443 ppi, 19.5 by 9 aspect ratio, HDR Sport, 24-bit color, batteries 3,140 milliamp hours. It's got 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G processor, 12.2 megapixel dual pixel rear camera, optical and electronic image stabilization, f1.7 aperture, a 77-degree field of view. The front camera is 8 megapixel with an f2.0 aperture. The rear camera supports 4K at 30 frames per second. 1080p at 30, 60, and 120 frames per second, 720p video at 30, 60, and 240 frames per second. Now on the front camera, you have 1080p video at 30 frames per second, as well as 720p and 480p at 30 frames per second. According to the specs, the charger is USB-C 18-watt adapter with USB PD 2.0 and 18-watt fast charging. The phone supports a single nano SIM plus eSIM. It's got stereo speakers, 2 microphones, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, 802.11 A, B, G, N, and AC, 2x2 MIMO Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, NFC, Google Cast. For colors, it comes in just one, that's just black. Comes with the latest Android 10 operating system and guaranteed software updates for the next 3 years. And last but not least, a headphone jack. Yeah, a headphone jack. Now, I picked this up to try it out with prepaid wireless service. I was looking for an affordable, I don't know if you want to call this a budget phone or a mid-range phone, but I wanted to find an affordable phone that was for sale unlocked that I could recommend to my readers and viewers looking to buy a phone to use with prepaid wireless service. Most recently, I picked up an unlocked iPhone SE, the new 2020 model. I'm going to do some comparisons between these two phones to see which one I think is the better phone for people signing up for prepaid wireless services. All right, since I have the phone here, let's just do a size comparison. So immediately you can see the Pixel 4a is just a little bit taller than the iPhone, but you have way more screen real estate. Let's compare it to some other phones I have around here. Here's the Pixel 3. Now you can see with the Pixel 3 that the Pixel 4a is almost really the same size, but you have way more screen. So the Pixel 3 has a bottom bezel, and then it has the bezel on the top with the cameras, whereas the Pixel 4a has the pinhole for the camera. All right, I'm going to go put my information in the phone, set it up, and see what I think. Give it a quick try. Hey guys, I'm back. I put my information into this phone. So far, I really like it. I've just used it a little bit. I have a Pixel 3, so the experience is very similar. Seems like there's a little bit more screen real estate here. Definitely have the smaller bezels with the pinhole cut out for the camera. A nice value for the money. It's not too heavy. The back is plastic, but I find that it's a lot more grippy. It doesn't feel as slippery as the Pixel 3. The Pixel 3 feels very premium, but the glass back, and even though it has this frosted or textured glass here, I always feel like if I use this phone without a case, I'm going to drop it and break it. Now, a couple things that I'm not that crazy about on this phone. One is the fingerprint reader on the back. I realize having the fingerprint reader on the back is what allows you to have the large screen with no bezels. I like fingerprint readers on the front. Would be kind of cool if it was under the screen or something like that. But again, $349 phone, you're not going to get that kind of feature. Same thing, no face unlock. And then finally, the other feature that's not supported that really come to rely on is wireless charging. Phone does not support Qi wireless charging, so you're gonna need to plug this phone into USB-C to charge it. And especially for my Android phones, which are usually my secondary phones, I like to rotate them on and off of, well, really all my secondary phones. If they support wireless charging, I rotate them on and off of the wireless charging pad as they get low. All right, I'm going to go find a SIM to put in this phone. I want to spend some time using this phone with a prepaid wireless service. At some point, I'll do a comparison between the Google Pixel 4a and the iPhone SE as to which one's a better choice for prepaid wireless service. All right, what do you guys think? Are you interested in the Pixel 4a? Hit me up in the comments and let me know. That's going to be it for this video, and I'll talk to you next time.